Today I should be spending my day sat at this desk editing photos from a wedding. But it's a nice day at the moment, it's sunny outside, so I can't help but want to get out into the open and grab some shots. So I'm going to go on a little mission, go up to the Yorkshire Dales probably, and try and film a review that I've been planning to do for the Manfrotto B3 tripod. I'll just show you that one sec. This little baby comes in a very tiny little package and it really is nice and light. So I want to get out there, test that and review this. The legs kind of open up like that and it fits into a really small space. So I'm going to get up into somewhere windy hopefully, but beautiful, to see if this tripod is going to do the business. There's also a few other shots that I'd like to grab and just really create as much content as I possibly can today and hopefully film a bit of footage for a vlog. So I'm going to get packed up, hit the road and get up to the Yorkshire Dales. The life of a photographer in the UK is often a tricky one because at some point you're always going to get let down by the great British weather. I mean, look at that. What time are we on now? 8:58. And if you look on this lovely little BBC weather app, between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, we should have cloud, possibly a little bit of sunshine. And then not till later in the day could we possibly get a little bit of rain. I mean, I don't know if you can see out of this window, but it's pretty grey. It's just started raining. Whilst I'm not going to let that defeat me, it's not ideal. So thankfully the weather's, look how blue the sky is now. Weather's absolutely lovely. I'm just walking up to Gordale Scar and the sheep are all out because after all I'm in Yorkshire and it's springtime, so the lambs are out, so I'm going to go and try and find one just to show you because they are pretty cute. He's so cute. Look at him. Get a bit closer. A classic Yorkshire scene with a dry stone wall in the background as well. So actually the sun isn't helping me out at the moment because as you can see, it's in really deep shadow at this side of the valley, and then sort of across Gordale Scar you then have that look at that bright sunshine there. It's overexposing the camera and that's going to make the shot quite difficult to expose properly and it won't look particularly good in the final image. It is quite a nice walk up though, very impressive scenery and I'm enjoying myself a lot. This is the place to be. This is what I'm talking about when I say you need to come out to somewhere amazing to get the good pictures, because you point your camera in any direction and you're going to end up with a half decent shot no matter how good you are at photography, what camera you're using. It's a lot of it for landscape photography is about getting out to these amazing places. Right, I'm just about to round this corner into the Scar and it should be pretty exciting to see what we're going to see. Oh wow, look at that. That is amazing. See the waterfall up there and look at the sheer size of these rocks. This is particularly special. And I hope that comes across on the video because this is an exceptional place. I'm going to walk up to that waterfall and see if there's a shot up there we can get. This is a pretty amazing place. I could stay here for a lot longer, but I've got shots to capture, I've got video to shoot, and I want to get a time lapse done as well, so I'm going to head off and just hope that the images and the footage that I've captured here will do it justice. So I've just stopped to get a little shot on my way down because I saw a little scene that I hadn't noticed before featuring this waterfall, and that's what it's about, keeping your eyes open, looking in different directions and then really seeing that shot that's going to make the difference. There's a woman climbing up there. I genuinely wouldn't fancy climbing up there, but You can see she's pretty much got to the top now. Wow, fair play to her. Not my cup of tea. I'm 6'2" though and weigh 18 stone, so it's not, climbing is not the thing I'm good at. Right, I'm heading back down and I'm going to film the video about Manfrotto B3 tripod. It's been pretty good so far, so I think that's going to be a pretty positive review. I think I'm just going to jump down into the little beck here and find a good shot. There is a lot going on down here, so it's could be pretty good. Okay, so I've definitely got some shots. It's pretty tricky conditions because it's not the best time of the day, because you're best shooting landscapes at that golden hour. But because of the bright conditions, I've got a hell of a lot of contrast in the cliffs, and it's creating a bit of a problem getting the right picture. It's worked well though, I think, for the infrared shots, so I'm looking forward to getting back and then processing that and see what that comes up with. So I'm going to head back to the car now, have another refresh with another cup of coffee, and then head up to get on top of the cliffs, so just up there, and there's a limestone shelf that sort of features, I've nearly tripped over there, a limestone shelf that features in the Harry Potter films that I've been to before, but I want to head back up there and see if we can get a couple more shots. Right, I've made it to my next location and I want to go and get to this tree that's just about here. It's out on the limestone pavement and it looks good all by itself. It's quite a classic shot that a lot of people have taken, but I like to go to places like that and see if I can do better. So I'm still just walking to the tree. It's a bit of a roundabout journey, but as you can see, the clouds behind me are starting to move in a little bit, and that's what I want for this shot, because I'm going to make it like a fine art style image, so having some drama and a bit of darkness in the sky will work well for this shot, I think. And if you're wondering why I'm out of breath, it's because I'm in Yorkshire, it's always hilly, and I'm not particularly fit. My fitness is something I'm trying to work on. So I started cycling again recently as well. So hopefully soon, well, a few months hopefully, I will be fit as a fiddle and you'll see me out and about a lot more. And probably my arm strength will increase as I carry this camera around all the time and talk to you guys more and more, hopefully, on these vlogs. Being out and about is amazing though. When we get to the top here, I'll be able to show you some of the scenery, and it's just utterly beautiful here. It really is. If you've never visited Yorkshire, wherever you're from, right over in New York, Los Angeles, wherever you're watching, far away, you've got to come to Yorkshire. Sometimes when a Spitfire flies over, you're just not ready to film it. Hopefully you heard a little bit of that in the video. I was a bit slow, through a bit of an experience as a vlogger, but that was a Spitfire just flying overhead. Well, I'm at the tree and it's particularly windy and unpleasant. I'm getting hail in my face, but it's well worth coming here. It's a great spot. I'm going to set my tripod anyway. It's going to be a real test for the wind's taking my breath away. It's going to be a real test for the Manfrotto B3 tripod, because it's a light tripod that's great for getting out and about with, but the test is how steady is it going to be in this wind when I do a sort of 4-minute long exposure photograph. Real test. I'm going to get set up, try and brave this weather a little bit, and get set up and shoot that shot, and then get out of here because the hail in my face. Lucky I've got a beard, isn't it? Okay, so I'm set up now and I'm getting absolutely blasted with the wind and with the hail. Thankfully my down coat is keeping me nice and warm, but there's no doubt my commitment to making these videos and to entertain you as much as possible. I'm nearly finished here. I just need to let the camera finish the exposure, and then I'm going to pack up and make my way home. I think I might stop off if I see something I like the look of and grab a shot of that, but the weather's kind of scupping my plans a little bit. I'm still feeling good about it. I know I've got some good shots, and I've filmed a bit of footage for the vlog. So all in all, not a terrible day, but hasn't gone 100% according to plan. And like I said before, that is thanks to the great British weather. It makes photography particularly difficult, which is why sometimes I spend my time doing macro photography. Because you can be inside. I would love some feedback. Let me know what you think. Have you enjoyed seeing me out and about a bit more? And has it all been worth it for me? Or should I just stick to being in the studio? I really need you to comment down below to let me know, and I think probably I deserve a comment or two after facing this wind and hail in my face. Please subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. There's videos going up on a Sunday and a Wednesday every single week. So I'll see you on another video very soon. I'm Adam in a very windy Yorkshire Dales. Out.